Bienvenidos, bienvenue, welcome. I am Miss Newton, head of the Modern Foreign Languages department here at Calder High. So since year 7, at least year 7, you've been studying either Spanish or French, and this is a language that you can continue with at GCSE. So why study a language at GCSE? Well, in the limited time I have here, I hope to show you many of the great reasons for studying a language. You've already received in your booklet information about the GCSE course, so for now let's look at the benefits of learning a second language. The British are notoriously uninterested in language learning. After all, why should we? Everyone speaks English. In fact, only 20% of the world's population speak English. But if you need more convincing, listen to these successful people.
Language has been the foundation of my whole career. My journey began as a rapper. I then went on to be a part of things like pirate radio and doing local shows and events. When I was in school, I never understood the value of languages at the time. As a big man, I really do regret it now, do you know what I mean? And I've spent a lot of effort to learn languages.
I think currently there's 13 different nationalities at Arsenal, and obviously they all speak many different languages. Our current manager, Mikel Arteta, speaks 7 languages. The actual footballers will only make up a small part of people who work in the football industry. There's plenty more jobs, such as in marketing or press or PR. Being able to speak a language is useful because you're dealing with companies from around the world or journalists from around the world.
When I trained to be a lawyer, I was doing different areas of law, such as corporate litigation, where the subject matter was much more international. So in those practice areas, I did often have to use my French and German, for example, to research companies based in those jurisdictions and write some introductory emails to clients who were from those countries.
Jugni comes and dances in my dreams. Jugni takes me across borders, taking me to Lahore. It enables you to explore, I think, and imagine things that perhaps you can't think in one language, but you can think in another language. And now, there's so many opportunities to work within languages. You can collaborate with other artists, academics, and musicians, and there's just so many things you can do now with language, which I think wasn't possible, even just 5-6 years ago.
When I was a freelance journalist for quite some number of years, about 10 years, I did a lot of work in football. Interviewed a lot of Spanish-speaking footballers for clubs like Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea. And so I used my linguistic skills for doing the interviews, then transcribing and translating the interviews into English.
Learning a language at GCSE will open many doors for you in post-16 studies and beyond, as the next few slides will demonstrate. So Year 9, I hope this has given you some food for thought. But if you still want to know more, contact myself or your language teacher either by email or on Teams. I hope to see you very soon in a classroom. Gracias, merci, thanks. Hasta la vista, a bientôt.